Yeah!
That is my dad screaming because I just graduated from college. I promise I'm in there somewhere walking across the stage, but it's kind of hard to see. That's right. I just graduated from college and I didn't brush my hair this morning, and I'm not really sure why I said that and why those two things go together in my head, but they do. So we're just gonna go with it. I thought it'd be cool to show you guys, my lovely, beautiful, sexy friends, a little bit of my campus and where I've been going the past 3 years. Cue sentimental music. Welcome to NMSU. This is the dorm I used to live in. Actually, this is the room I used to live in, but that's kind of creepy because it's not my room anymore. Locked out of the dorm, typical Faith. This is the main lobby where I used to hang out with a lot of friends, and the staircase is really awesome. It looks super old. There's a chandelier. This is the hallway I used to walk down every day and night. This is where I used to play piano every night for drunk passerbys at 1 in the morning. But the piano's not there anymore, and there used to be a couch, but there's not a couch there anymore either. I used to play guitar a lot here, and under this tree, and here. Yeah, I used to play guitar a lot. This is the dead girl's room, or the haunted girl's room. I don't really know why it's there, but it's there. While we're on the subject of dead people, this is the scariest laundry room on campus, and possibly in the world. It looks like something out of The Lovely Bones. Terrifying. Looks terrifying. The Barnes & Noble across the street from where I lived. The student union where all the activities and clubs and everything happened, basically. The main lobby in the union where they had Chick-fil-A and coffee and everything you need. Taos, this is the main cafeteria where I used to eat food. This is where I used to hang out with my friends because they all lived in this dorm. This is my favorite tree on campus because it looks like something out of Pocahontas. This is where I used to watch bands and basketball games. There's the pond on campus where a lot of people hang out and fish and read, and they make out on this bench, but that didn't really happen to me. Speaking of boys though, I had to fake make out with the boy multiple times a week for theater class. I didn't make out with anyone here, but I used to read a lot of books. This is the library, my favorite place. My favorite place to read in the library because of this view. I just always imagine Mordor behind those mountains. This is my favorite section of the library, British Literature section, and the Jane Austen section in the British Literature section. This is the scariest elevator. This is the fitness center where people would work out and stuff, but I didn't really go there that often. This is where I failed my first class. This is the class that I got a D in. Failed it. And it was awful. It's a lie. That is a lie. This is one of the prettiest buildings on campus that I love to look at. This is the Starbucks I'd sometimes go to that was near campus. The building where I had just about every single one of my classes because it's where all the film classes are. The hallway where I'd walk to class. Another hallway where I'd walk to class. Here's an actual class. This is where I had screenwriting and I loved it and I want to be a screenwriter now. And my favorite chair in that class, the post-production lab where I spent many nights crying out of frustration, but I made a lot of friends who also were crying out of frustration, so that's cool. I also made a lot of friends here at Crew. Crew is a Christian organization that's at NMSU and other places in the world too. For a long time, I was really scared about saying goodbye to college, but now that I'm graduated and I look back, I realize I wasn't so scared about saying goodbye to the campus as much as I was to the people. Thankfully, some of these people are still going to be with me as I go out into the real world, which makes saying goodbye to college a whole lot easier.